Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. It's me, MUI Shallot, and today we're going to be talking about a what if that you guys all love. Today we're going to be talking about what if Deku was a Jedi, part 5. Now, don't forget guys to tell Atlas to become a YouTuber because the thumbnail for today is made by him. Now let's all say thank you. Thank you. Done. Alright. Now let's keep going. From where we last left off, Deku had just finished the race in first place carrying 5 girls with him. Uraraka and Momo beat him up. He's all healed again, guys. He's all good. Now it's the first battle. Shinso versus Deku. Now, we all know how this is gonna go. Shinso's not strong. He can never beat Deku. So, we're gonna give him mercy. And we'll just make it quick. Shinso comes at Deku, and he's like, huh, look at you trying to beat me. And Deku's like, yeah, I'm not even gonna have to use my full power to beat you. And Shinso's like, what? What are you saying? You're gonna have to use your full power, cause I will beat you with or without you doing that. And Deku's like, you're embarrassing yourself, man. Just stop talking. And Deku just goes up into him and says, yes, I know you're trying to go into my mind. I can see your quirk trying to probe through my defenses. But hey, man, that ain't gonna happen. Because my mind is stronger than yours, technically, which means I'm better than you. Oh, wow, okay, I got the cocky one here. Yeah, you sure do. And now, Shinso comes to attack Deku, and Deku's like, uses the force and throws him out of the ring. And yeah, guys, Shinso's fight is over. Shinso lost. Boo-hoo for him. Now, Deku then goes to the second battle. It's Todoroki, guys. Yeah, Todoroki passed everything else. So did the person who replaced Bakugo. And Atlas went up as well. Yes. So, let's continue. It's Deku versus Todoroki. And Deku is like, wait, Atlas is not in this. Okay, Atlas is not in this what if. I'm sorry guys, I got a bit confused here. Let's keep going. Deku is like, okay, so you really think you can beat me, huh? Todoroki, last time we did this, you lost. Oh yeah? Well, this is gonna be different. I'm gonna beat you. I will beat you. Oh, you really? Yeah, okay. This time, I'll go a bit easier on you. Use, 10% of my power. How's that, weakling? And then Todoroki's like, you call me a weakling? You're gonna have to deal with me then. Todoroki immediately unlatches his blue lightsaber, activates it, and starts running towards Deku. And Deku's like, oh, this guy still thinks he has a chance, though. Oh my goodness, okay, fine. You'll have a chance. Deku doesn't even use his lightsaber and he starts fighting against Todoroki, hand-to-hand combat, hitting him because he's trained in martial arts, so he's hitting him, punching him harder every time, punching him in the face, beating him up, and then Todoroki is like, oh, stop underestimating me. And then Todoroki goes for a stab and Deku stops it using the force. And he's like, you really think your measly lightsaber can go through my force techniques? You are sorely mistaken, my friend. And then Deku deactivates Todoroki's lightsaber, grabs it, and then puts it near his neck and says, you move, you're dead. I didn't hesitate killing anybody at the USJ. Don't think I'll hesitate killing you. Just because you're a Jedi. Todoroki's like, I surrender. Deku deactivates it, latches it on Todoroki's belt, and then kicks him out of the ring. And he's like, there, we're done with that guy. Now, the battles keep going on, it's the same. I remember I said that Bakugo died. Yeah, he died, guys. And then, it's the semifinals, he has to fight Ida. All the battles are going the same. And then Ida starts attacking him. And Deku's like, Ida, Come on, let the chick magnet go through. Come on, man. And he was like, no, I will not let you win this time. Alright, Ida, I might have to get a bit serious, if you catch my drift. So Ida's like, oh, I sure do. And then Deku says, okay. He runs up to Ida and uses a force and harnesses it in his hand, and then he punches Ida. And then Ida gets all hurt a lot. And then Deku's like, you had enough yet? No? Okay. He starts wailing on Ida, beating him up like crazy. And then he hits him in the leg. And then breaks his legs. And then throws him out of the ring. He's like, I told you, Ida, you should have went through. I'm not really in that kind of mood right now. Now all the girls are kind of worried. They're like, what is happening to Deku? He looks like he's going a bit dark here. Well guys, ever since Deku turned into that transformation, it's been trying to corrupt his mind, so he's been going on and off from such a nice guy to a really dark and evil guy. Just want you to know. So, Deku then continues and he says, who's next? Who's next to face me, the mighty Jedi Deku? And then someone comes up and he says, oh, remember me? And out of the entrance comes Star Killer. And everybody and Deku is surprised. His eyes widen. And then his face turns angry. And he's like, what the hell are you doing here? You signed your death wish by coming here. Oh really? What you don't know, friend, is that I'm actually the son of somebody here. You do know that, right? I didn't get any memo from like this. Yes, you weren't supposed to, friend. Now it's time for me to get my revenge against you for what you did to me. I brought you back to life, you bastard. You should be lucky you're even alive right now. Oh really? Well then, let me repay you. And then Star Killer goes up and he punches Deku straight in the gut. And Deku's, oh, that hurt. And then Deku's like, you really think you can beat me, huh, Hotshot? Well, it's time for you to meet your match. And then Deku goes and he punches Star Killer back. And now they're fighting each other, hand-to-hand combat, beating each other up like there's no tomorrow. Because there ain't. And then Deku is actually winning this, and Star Killer's like, you got it a bit stronger, friend. It's time for me to show you my true power. And then Star Killer unlatches his two lightsabers and holds them from behind his hands. Both of them are red, but they have a blackish aura around them. And Deku's like, what is this? Who is she? Only a few select Jedis have that crystal. It's a guy who killed my mom. It's because of him my dad is dead. I will get revenge. I will. Because only that man could have those crystals. And then Deku goes full rage mode. He takes off his lightsaber, activates the dark saber, and then he starts firing back. He starts dueling with Star Killer, and Star Killer's like, I see a little touchy, huh? Well then, we'll make sure that you won't feel like that ever again. And Star Killer is taunting a lot, guys. Yeah, and then Deku's like, you really gonna mess with me? And he starts punching and fighting Star Killer at the same time, punching him even harder. And then Deku starts beating him up, going against him, hitting him harder and harder, each thrust is bigger. Deku is falling into the dark side, guys. And then the dark side tempts him to use the other side of the Force. And then Deku, without knowing it, he goes into the 7th form of lightsaber dueling, and only his anger, his sadness, and his rage are letting him swing the lightsaber. He's making a lot of mistakes, but he's covering up with his lightning fast reflexes. He's fighting Starkiller like there's anything. Starkiller's coming back at him. And Starkiller's like, you really think you can fight me? Well, just so you know, my dad, he has a secret quirk that you wouldn't know about. It's called All for One. And I'll show you an example. And Deku's like, what? And then Starkiller activates lightning throughout his whole body, and then he goes up to Deku and punches him straight through the ground. And then Starkiller jumps into the hole that he made and starts wailing on Deku, going even further underground, even further. And Deku's getting beaten up, rage-filled. Every time he gets hit, he gets a vision of his mom. He gets hit, gets a vision of his dad. He gets hit, and he sees a vision of a dead All Might laying on the ground. And then Deku roars in rage, and then his eyes turn white, and his whole body has a blackish aura, and he punches Starkiller out of the hole. He goes up, he starts wailing on Starkiller, starts hitting him. Starkiller's dying, guys. Starkiller's like, I will not lose again. And then Starkiller unlatches his lightsaber, starts attacking, and this time the crystals aren't bursting, they're going, and Deku's like, I will have to use it then. Deku gets his hand and it goes straight for his lightsaber. He picks it up and he starts fighting with the black dark saber. And they're both going at it. It's a big 3-action. Everybody's looking at this and they're like, what the hell is happening? And then All Might stands up and he's like, no, he'll go even further into the dark side. I cannot let him. And then All Might tries to go down there and stop Deku, but Deku keeps going. Even though All Might's telling him, no, stop, Midoriya, stop. And then Starkiller does the unthinkable. He gets All Might and tries to force choke him. And that's the biggest mistake Starkiller has ever made in his life, guys. And Deku's like, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? And then the aura turns from black to red. And then Deku's like, you will die. And he puts his fist in a huge, and his whole hand breaks. And then he punches Starkiller so hard that Starkiller flew through the stadium itself and went all the way across half of Tokyo, flying through every single building in his way, causing so much collateral damage. But Deku does not care. He wants to run after Starkiller. He feels that in the force that Starkiller fell down and he goes to run, but then immediately collapses. And yeah, guys, that'll be the end to part 5 to What If Deku Was a Jedi. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. This is MUI Shallot. Gone.